Austen, 1-0 away in the Cup to Bradford City. Good result.
Yeah, it's a win's a win. You know, it was a tough, challenging game today. Probably should have put away a few more goals. We had lots of opportunities, just didn't take them today, but it was just one of them games. But we stuck in there and we ground out a result, which was fantastic. Like I said, a win's a win. Difficult conditions, ground was heavy. You know, heavy, making your legs heavy when you're doing a lot of running. I think the girls played really well, and you know, they all put it in, even though it was challenging.
Yeah, you say it's heavy ground, and that they put in 100%. To be perfectly honest with you, and given the fact that they haven't played since before Christmas, I suppose it's a good way just to get back on the pitch and get 90 minutes in those legs.
Yeah, it was good to get a game played. Like you said, we haven't played for a few weeks, which was frustrating. Just getting a run out is fantastic. Like we said earlier, the ground's really heavy. It was a bit bobbly as well. I think we'd have done better and scored a few more goals if the pitch was a little bit better. You know, we're going for some 1-2 passes, and you're putting your feet out there to receive the ball, and it's just bobbling up at last minute and you know, going over your feet. So it was challenging, and again, you can't knock the girls that put 110% in today. It was hard work, and they really had to put a shift in just to grind out, you know, the 1-0 result. But on a different day, it could have been, you know, a completely different outcome. And if it was on a better pitch, or if it had a little less rain and it was a bit firmer, but good result all round.
I mean, we know the qualities of Bradford City. They're an excellent setup, an excellent bunch of players. And today we saw Crystal and Summer on the pitch again. We know them very well, and they're such great players. How scary is it, sort of going into the last few minutes with just 1-0 up and facing players like that?
Yeah, I mean, Bradford City can play football. You know, we've played them before. We know they're a good team. They like to play out from the back. Keepers fearless, putting it into feet rather than just hoofing it up the pitch. And yeah, we know they've got a couple of players that have got the ability to punish you. And when you're tired, like I said, going into the last five minutes of a game, you know, only 1-0 up, anything could have happened. But as good as they are, and the quality they've got, I think the pitch again was a leveller, because our girls have got ability, but the pitch was a real leveller today. It was difficult for either side to play football, even though they're more than capable. It was very, very challenging with the way the pitch was and how heavy it was and how bobbly it was. So, but yeah, it was a bit scary going into that last 5 minutes. You know, you're sort of looking the other way sometimes and thinking. Ooh,
looking at the players on the pitch, a couple picked up injuries and a little bit of a concern. Lydia came off fairly early, I believe. It looked like a back, and after a thunderous challenge. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with the challenge, but coming together leg to leg, off went Cass. How are they?
Yeah, I think Lydia had a bit of a niggle with her back. It was frustrating for the sort of management team, because that was only about 15 minutes in, I think, and we were already making changes, which wasn't part of the game plan. Fortunately, Lydia's all right. It was just a bit of a niggle. She stretched it out, and we got her back on in the second half, and she seems to be okay, which is good news. Cass took I think it was a shin-on-shin challenge and a bit of an impact injury, which she struggled with, and she's hobbled off. I think she'll be all right, but you know, it's going to take her hopefully a week of rest just to get her back up to speed. I'm hoping it's just a bit of a bruise and what have you, but I'm sure she'll be fine. She looked all right, even though she was limping a little bit. But again, not part of the game plan, going off so early in the first half. We've only had three subs, and to use two of them in first, what was it, 25 minutes was it's not what we had in mind, shall we say. So that really made it challenging throughout the rest of the game, and some players which we probably would have changed around at half time or to give them a breather we couldn't do. So again, just more hard work for the rest of the team, really.
Yeah. So the best part of the interview, it's I think it's an easy one to start off with. Goal of the game.
Well, there was only one goal. I think, and that was early doors as well. Lydia took it well, turned with the left foot, which is unusual for her. She's predominantly right-footed, but she struck it well, and the ground held it up, but it just sneaked into that far corner. So you take them all day long. It was a great shot, and put it right in the corner. Keeper had no chance, even though it did slow down towards the goal. But yeah, only goal of the game, so it's got to be goal of the game.
And probably more difficult, player of the match.
The player of the match, you're dead right. I think everybody played really, really well today. Everybody put a shift in. I think Rachel was fantastic in the middle of the park, up and down. It's difficult on this pitch, on this ground, but she was all over the place. But I think today, just for her ability to keep us in the game and sweeping up and preventing some of their strikers getting through and stopping their opportunities to have a shot, I think player of the match has got to go to Jess Flynn.
I wholeheartedly agree. A couple of really fantastic challenges throughout the game. One that was, I think we all winced at, but she took the ball and made sure that nobody was getting past her. Yeah,
look, I really rate her as a player. She's all over the pitch. She reads the game really well, and today she was just nothing was getting past her at the back. She was everywhere when we needed her to be, and like you said, put some big challenges in, which gave the other team something to think about.
Yes. Right, well, thank you very much, and congratulations on getting the next round.
No worries, great stuff, looking forward to it.